Greetings all, Danny here for Aries' daily oracle message. Aries, I'm going to do my best to just give you one or two cards today because we're using the Divine Feminine deck, and this deck is full of amazing goddess and waress energies that I want to focus on what the individuals are meaning to you. And with that, you have three that came out, but I fully believe that they are all meant. So I will be doing a pause to read each one's message from the book to understand more about what these women are, because I like to use my intuition, but these are powerful women throughout history that I want to give you some information should you choose to look into them. So the three that came out for you, Atma Aresa, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back in the same light. Ooh. Enda Adwana, Enda Hawana, the high priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. And Yemajana, the goddess of all that flows. I am the ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Atma Ersa is of the Japanese mythology, and it is said that in the 8th century she had a fight with her brother Sanuso, the god of storms. She is the god of the sun. And in this fight, she was so upset by how violent and angry her brother got, she retreated into a cave, and in doing so took all of her light with her. Her brother wanted to draw her back out, so he placed a mirror outside of her cave and started laughing so loud it echoed throughout the halls of the cave. And she became curious about this, and when she came out, she saw herself in the reflection of the mirror and began laughing herself. And her light came back. Her light drew back out again. And her message is that of, if you have been withdrawing and withholding your light because of hurt that someone else laid down upon you, because of rejection, fear, and oppression that someone else has laid down upon you, this is not only a detriment to yourself, but everyone who loves you. Your light is meant to be shined, and your light is meant to be shared, my love. So please remember, you are a sacred mirror of all light. That is a gorgeous message. And it is so important that we restore our lights and restore ourselves, because it's not just of self-love and soulfulness. It is because other people need us too. People need you to shine, Aries. So don't let the hurt of an ego, of a weakened soul, damage you so much that you do not shine. En Haduna is an incredible story of not only the first female poet, but the first named literary author in history. She was from the Mesopotamia region in 2285 BCE. Her father was the Sumerian king Sargon, and he placed her in charge of bridging, I want to make sure I get this right, melding the Sumerian gods and goddesses with the Adkin to create the stability in the empire. She wrote hymns, she wrote poems, she connected people with their inner divinity, and she herself was seen as a goddess because of this. Her hymns, long after her death, inspired the Hebrew Bible. She was incredibly powerful and incredibly wise. In fact, the En at the beginning of her name is a sign of her political power because of her status in life. And she is a reminder of the personal myth that we all carry, the personal deity within us, the God source energy within every single one of us to bridge heaven and earth into this reality. She was known as the human form of Iana, and she was actually a goddess I got in my personal reading the other day. And she is literally the goddess that bridges heaven and earth together. And this is an incredibly beautiful message to go with Amaresta, the goddess of your divine light. And bringing your divine light and heaven and earth into one being, because you are magic incarnate, my love. Your final goddess, Yemaja, is the beautiful and powerful African goddess. She gave birth to the 14 gods and goddesses of the Yoruba religion, She is caring and nurturing and also fiercely protective and wants to ensure that her children will not go through struggles and strifes. She inspires this in you, Aries, to remove the blockages of stagnation within your energy, to allow you to move in the creative flow of creation again, bringing in the unconscious and subconscious into the physical world through art and music. She's also very healing and nurturing because water is what held us in the womb. Water is what heals us. Water is what revives us. Think about this. After a long shower, you feel so much better. A child is so much calmer after a bath. She is the embodiment of water. She is depicted as a mermaid often. And she wants you to remind you that when you feel uninspired and when you feel stuck, go to water and ask it to release the blockages within you. Aries, this is an incredible message reminding you of your personal power and your personal strength and the gifts that are given to you divinely, that are being guided by your inner divine and the higher divine. So Aries, please value yourself and honor yourself as the gift to the world that you are. Have a beautiful day, Aries.